Well, as Robert mentioned earlier, there was some rough weather across the northern part of the valley last night. A viewer in Alvarado, Minnesota took this video. You can see the hail coming down there, bouncing off the pavement and the grass. Another viewer in East Grand Forks grabbed this picture of some quarter-sized hailstones. There it is. You can see that there. A few other people sent us pictures of hail up to 3 inches in diameter. We also got some storm reports from Duck Lake in Hubbard County, Minnesota. High winds there apparently brought down some trees and even overturned some boat lifts and docks. Now, coming up tonight on Valley News Live at 5 and 5:30, Neil Carlson will report on some of that storm damage in the Alvarado community, where they are just starting to clean up today. As for our weather right now, let's turn it over to meteorologist Robert Hahn.
Yeah, pretty nice out there. Lots of sunshine. We'll see a few more clouds later on today and maybe an isolated storm. Nothing like what we saw yesterday, but one or two of those storms could be on the strong side. It really looked like over the weekend that Saturday was going to be the more active day in terms of severe weather rather than Sunday, but it looks like the things were flipped and Sunday became the more active day. 79 right now, feels more like 80. It is a bit muggy out there. Winds out of the west at 6 miles per hour. Some other temperatures across the region already 80 over in Jamestown. It's also 80 down in the Sisseton area, 77 in Grand Forks, a little cooler off towards the east, but everybody will warm well into the 70s in Minnesota. Elsewhere, it looks like we're going to see some low to mid 80s for high temperatures. Satellite picture, not a whole lot in terms of clouds, just a few high thin cirrus clouds at this hour, but as we get through the afternoon and we start to warm up even more, we'll see a few of those showers and storms pop up this afternoon. Again, does not look like we'll see anything like we saw yesterday, but any storms with this kind of heat around could be on the strong side. We'll continue to monitor that as we head through the afternoon. Right now, nothing doing in terms of precipitation, but that likely will change, at least on a small scale, later on this afternoon. Northern Plains, quiet. It's not until you get over into parts of the Great Lakes where we see some showers and some thunderstorms ongoing there. And zooming on out to the national map, a lot of showers and thunderstorms. Some of those severe. You've got one right between the thumb and the hand over in Michigan. You've also got some thunderstorms lining up heading towards the Syracuse area. Some severe thunderstorm warning there. West Virginia, Kentucky, also seeing some severe weather. For us, we'll have that chance for just an isolated shower or thunderstorm later on this afternoon. The bigger story will be the very warm temperatures. Again, warming well into the 70s in Minnesota. Elsewhere, we're going to see some 80s. A few clouds around, and again, just an isolated chance for a shower or a thunderstorm. Most of us will remain dry. Don't cancel the outdoor plans, but do remember, if a thunderstorm approaches your area, if you're close enough to hear thunder, you're close enough to get struck by lightning, head on indoors until that storm has passed. Overnight tonight, we're going to see some mild temperatures dropping down into the 50s and 60s. Tomorrow, check out these temperatures. We're really going to warm on up as we head through the afternoon, evening hours, warming well into the 80s. Could even see one or two areas getting into the 90s tomorrow. This model might be a degree or two warm for Fargo, but it's going to be hot nonetheless. We'll see heat indices getting into the mid-90s in some locations. And again, just a chance for an isolated afternoon, evening shower or storm. By 10 o'clock, temperatures still into the 60s and 70s. Over the next couple of days, today, that isolated chance for some thunderstorms. Tomorrow, hot. And again, would not be surprised to see a few areas, maybe even here in Fargo-Moorhead, hitting 90 degrees. And as we head through the next few days, isolated storms Wednesday, better chance for storms on Thursday into Friday morning. Some of those storms could be on the strong side. We get those out of here and we heat right back up into the mid to upper 80s. For Saturday, maybe, possibly, we could actually have a dry weekend, which would be fantastic.
And temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, looking like a first maybe Great Lakes weekend so far this summer.
Yeah.
All right, Robert, thank you.